What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. My name is Doug, and this is LSPDFR. Today, we're going to be out in Paleto Bay area in the county, up in Blaine County. I got all new cars for the Sheriff's Department. The skins are custom. I made them myself, like most of the skins. I added the cop holster so that I can do that now as I walk up on traffic stops and stuff, like you can see there. I also have it. This is the EUP menu. It is now designed to work with that menu, and it's probably been that way for a while, and I just didn't know it until now. I can draw and pull the pistol from the holster, which is really awesome. So that'll add a nice level of detail to the game I hadn't been able to do before. Mainly because I didn't know about it. I actually was watching one of Steve the Gamer's videos, and he had it in there, and I'm like, wait a minute, how did that work? So I spent like 2 hours this morning trying to figure out how to do it, and I finally figured it out. So, but also, I took the custom charcoal file out that I had in that was given the special light patterns. I took that out, and the reason I took that out is because it overwrote the environmental lighting. All the cars I said that did not have environmental lighting, they actually do have it. But that charcoal, it actually got rid of. The only one that doesn't is that unmarked Charger. It does not have it. So I took that out, and I went back to my fast light setting. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be out here in Blaine County. It is approximately 21:02. And actually, let me do something real quick. I normally do real-time duration. There we go, 21:02. Alright, let's let dispatch know that we are available. And, well, actually, let's go out and show you the car first. There is the car. It is Captain 14's ELS style pack. Like I said, I custom made the skin for Blaine County Sheriff. It's got the nationally accredited to protect and serve our beautiful community. Just, not overdone, but not underdone. I think it looks nice. You guys let me know what you think, and if you guys like it enough, I will make them available for everybody. I made it for his car, all of his cars. It fits on all of his cars, the only ones it fits on. I haven't made it. It would actually also fit on Gump's 2013 Charger, because it's the same pattern. The Tahoe, I'm not sure how many other Tahoe versions it'll fit on, and his Crown Vic will fit on Vers's Crown Vic, most of Black Jesus's Crown Vics. I believe those are all the same. But let's get out there. I also changed the INI so that I didn't have to keep cycling through the wigwags on the front and the emergency strobes mod. I got tired of that, going back and forth, changing the different. So now it's only set to 1. I'm learning a lot more about the XML, thing. So, all right, let's let dispatch know that we're available. And I haven't figured. That's the one thing I figured out is why his license plates don't work on this one. Oh well. Anyway, we're gonna let dispatch know that we're available, and we're gonna go have some fun. 1637 radio. Go ahead and show me 10-8. 1041 and available for calls. All right. I'm not really sure what I'm going to focus on. I think I'm just going to focus on traffic and normal police stuff. So it's not looking like we're going to get anything here. So let's carry on down the highway and see what we can find.
Attention all units, gunshots reported in Paleto Bay. Multiple officers down, shots fired.
1637, go ahead and show me responding to that. Alright, so we got shots fired on an officer. So we're going to hurry up and get there as fast as possible. Go ahead.
Damn degenerate!
Oh! 1637 radio, shots fired. 1637 radio, shots fired at me. Shots fired on my vehicle. Oh. 1637 radio, roll back up.
We've got a 1099
Multiple shots fired at police.
Paleto Bay. Units respond.
Thank you. 1637 radio, shots fired by police. 1637 radio, go ahead and roll fire in EMS, one down.
Oh shit!
Thank you for running me over, asshole.
Attention all units. Medical aid requested in Paleto Bay. Units reporting a civilian shot. Dispatch units from Paleto Bay. Units respond code 3.
Alright, so we're gonna block off the road.
A SUV is responding code 3. An ambulance en route responding code 3.
Let's go ahead and... No? There we go. And they're gonna be up there with him. See if we can't get another EMS unit out here.
We've got an ambulance
more
call
EMS
in
units.
Paleto Bay.
And let's close the nearby roads.
All units code 4.
Alright, well, he didn't make it, so let's go ahead and get the corner out here.
There it is!
We'll see what they
Get
can
over
do.
there, stat! It's not looking good! Don't die on me! Here we go! Piece of shit! It's a wrap for
I
this
should have
one.
got the weapon off him sooner. That's my fault. Alright, so
It's
he
not our
is not gonna survive. 1637 radio. Can I get a corner to my location for one, please? I like how all the backup just takes off. Like, why can't they stay and help secure the scene or something? Beep, beep. Shut up. And the corner is here from the city. Because we don't have our own crime scene yet. Thank you for hitting my car. We'll go ahead and move all the barriers and let traffic go through since we've closed the roads. Nobody will be coming through. What are you doing, dumbass? Why?
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 16. We've got a possible 484 in
that 'cause we're busy.
Paleto Bay.
Queen 2, we are on our way!
Collect the evidence.
You should watch where you're walking.
You should shut your mouth if you get shot in the face. Hurry up and get ran over. Let's get my car out of the way, what's left of it. Alright, 1637 radio. We're going to be 1041, or not 1041, code 4, 108, available for calls.
Attention all units. Units reporting a homicide in Paleto Bay. Shots fired.
1637 radio. Go ahead and show me around to that homicide. Alright, we got a homicide reported over here. Oh, just over here too, so we'll see what's going on. Oh, he's had a gun. 1637 radio, roll back up.
Copy that, dispatch. Animals on the loose. Adam 4, copy.
Get over here, police
Adam 4,
department.
copy.
You're gonna get tased. You better stop running, you're gonna get tased. Oh, she fell. Get on the ground. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
LSPD!
Get down.
Don't make me shoot ya!
Get down. There you go. 1637 radio. Gonna have one at Taser Point. Stand by. 1637 radio. Maybe 1015, one in custody. Can I get a records check on a Jonah Morning, please? Joanamorning. Alright, Mrs. Morning, you got anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, stab me, make me bleed, make me mad? Zippo lighter. Painkillers. You got a prescription for the painkillers? You're not gonna talk to me now? Alright, come on with me. Ah! Go ahead and hop in the back of the car for me. You had anything to drink today? Go ahead and run the breathalyzer on her. And jail's not. Alright, well, let's run her right across the street to the jail. We'll have somebody come out and get her. $16.37 radio. I'll be at the station with one. We'll hand her over. All right. Let's go find something else to get into. Alright, that felon. There's a white felon up here that just got... Come on.
Good God.
This white felon right here. $16.37 radio. Area 28 on San Andreas 48 X-ray Tom Jones 224.
Target license plate 48 X-ray Tom John 224. Proceed with caution.
Why does it? Can't never be on 1637 radio. It's gonna show me 1061 with that vehicle. Gonna be northbound US Route 1. Right across from Jet Sam. Alright. Turn the spotlight on. And let's go see why he's in such a hurry today. Hello, how are you? I'm Deputy Garris with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you, buddy? Alright, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter, the reason I stopped you is because I clocked you at 63 back there and a 60, and you also had a flag come up on the ALPR camera as a suspended license. So I'm just going to verify all that, make sure it's all good, and run it on the computer, and I'll be right back with you, alright? You don't happen to have anything in the vehicle that's illegal, do you? You don't have any idea? Have you had anything to drink today? No? Alright. You haven't done any drugs in the past hours, have you? You're in the clouds? Alright. Alright, I'll tell you what. Just give me a minute to run on the stuff, and I'll be right back with you. Well, he said that he's in the clouds, but, you know, he could just be, you know, some people are like that. Let's go run his stuff on the computer. He could have just been joking around, having fun. Might not be anything illegal going on with him. His license is expired, but he's never been stopped. He's never had a ticket. Oh, look, he was born like literally 4 days before I was. His license is expired, which is not a huge deal. It just means that the expiration date on his license has passed and he hasn't been to the DMV to renew it. Doesn't mean that it's revoked or suspended. Just means it's expired. So to me, that's not a huge deal. Now, I wish there was a date that they gave it to you on or let you know that, because then I would know how far behind it's been. But it just says it's expired. I would imagine that if it's been expired for a while, then it's... All right, well, the car is registered to him. The registration is valid, but there's no insurance on it. So no insurance with an expired license. I'm going to seize the car. I don't think I'm going to let him drive the car because he was speeding on an expired license and no insurance. So I think I am going to take the car and write him a ticket for no insurance. Alright, Mr. Carter. I ran everything on the computer, and I got a few issues with what I found. Your license is expired, which is not a huge deal in by itself. But you have no insurance on the vehicle, man. So go ahead and step on out of the car for me. Actually, yeah, go ahead and step on out for me. Like I said,
sorry, please.
You're not under arrest. This is just...
You little shit.
Oh, come on. We're gonna
Piece of garbage.
Is he gonna let me move him? Why don't you come back here with me for a minute? You're not under arrest. I just want you to come back here for a minute. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat for me? Go ahead and have a seat for me. If he'll let me do that. Will let me do that? No? Alright, well, just wait right there for me. Oh, is he really gonna come with me? Where are you going? Don't you get back in that car. No. Where are you going? Alright, well, we're just gonna pretend I gave him a warning, but we are going to tow his vehicle simply because he doesn't have insurance on it. You've got to have insurance. It's one thing to be out here on an expired license because you can just run down to the DMV and get it, but if he was to hit somebody and have no insurance, then there'd be nothing anybody could do about it. So 1637 radio, can I get an available 1051 to my location when you get a moment, please? Thank you. Alright, so a tow truck is en route to get it, and I did not fix that little light bug yet, so we'll have to see if that's still a huge deal. For the tow truck lights, which aren't even on. I'm going to have to look into the car variations and meta file for that. 1637 radio, go ahead and show me clear off that traffic stop and be 10-8 available for calls, please. Alright, let's go find something else to get into. Alright, well, we didn't make it very far. This car just practically ran that light back there. 1637 radio. You're going to show me 1061 with the vehicle. It's going to be eastbound US Route 1. We're right next to the Cloak and Bell Farms. Keep it all the way up to the right. There you go. I'll stand by for license plate. (1637 radio). It's going to be on a black Landstalker, San Andreas 60 Charlie Echo Romeo 666. Oh, that's a bad license.
Suspect's license plate 60 Charles Edward Robert 666 no 1099.
1637 radio. Go ahead and show me out with that vehicle. Information received. Thank you. Alright, let's go see what he's got to say. Touch the tail light. Hello, how are you? I'm Deputy Gargas with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You wouldn't happen to have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, and all that good stuff on you, would you, buddy? Alright, Mr. Cruz. Alright, Mr. Cruz, the reason I stopped you is because you blatantly ran that light back there. If you're not going to make the light before it changes, then you should probably just go ahead and wait for the light. Because my light changed, and you were barely even through the light when it changed for me, so I know that it was red as your nose was going under it. So I'm going to run your information on the computer, and I'll be right back with you. Just hang out tight for me, alright? 10-7 radio. Go ahead and show me 10-7 temporarily on this traffic stop. Alright, let's run his info. Everything is valid on him. Let's run the vehicle, make sure it's registered to him and that all the flags that popped up were true. No insurance. I think I'm just going to give him a citation. We'll ask him a few questions, and I'm going to give him a citation for running the red light and no insurance. Alright, Mr. Cruz, everything came back clean on the computer. The only issue I have is that you have no insurance on the vehicle. No, I just towed a car earlier for that. I'm going to give you a break as long as everything comes back with the questions, and I'm going to have you take a portable breathalyzer test. If everything comes back on that, I'm just going to write you a citation for running the light and no insurance. Do you have anything in the vehicle that you shouldn't have? It's just a standard question, just, you know, see if you're going to be truthful or not. If you had anything to drink tonight? Alrighty. You haven't done any drugs in the past few hours, have you? No? Okay. Sweet. Do you have any objection to me searching the vehicle? No thanks? Okay, that's your right. You don't have to allow me to search the vehicle. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I am going to have you take a portable breathalyzer test for me, though. So I'm going to go get that. If that comes back clean, I'm going to let you go. Just wait right here. We'll grab that out of the back seat of the car here. Alright. Alright. Alright, if you'll blow into this for me until you hear the beep. Alright, well you are being, well, you're a little drunk. Is your passengers any better off to drive? I mean, you're not legally drunk, but you're definitely wet and reckless. Let me, why don't you other two fine gentlemen hand me your driver's licenses and stuff. Cato Speed and Ken Rosenberg. Alright, I'm going to go run y'all's information on the computer. If both of you guys are come back clean and have good driver's license, I might just have you switch drivers. And then we'll go from there, alright? So just stand by for me. Cato Speed, Ken Rosenberg. Being he's a little drunk, I feel it necessary that I run the other two. Cato Speed, and Ken Rosenberg. Let's see. His license is good. And Ken Rosenberg, if I even spelled it right. Not sure I spelled that one right. No, I didn't. And it's not going to. Oh, that was close. Ken Rosenberg. That's better. No active warrants. His license is valid. I'm going to assume that the dude in the back seat, I don't really know which one is which. Alright, Mr. Ken, I'm going to have you take the portable breathalyzer test for me. You go ahead and blow into this until it beeps for me, buddy. And you're wet and reckless too. Wow, alright, stand by. Alright, Mr. Cato. Have you take the breathalyzer test as well. Go ahead and blow into this for me. And you are not drunk. Alright. See, I gotta... because I know that if I start pulling them out of the vehicle, the one that I want to drive off won't drive off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a citation to the driver and then pretend we just had them switch drivers, because it's not going to work if I pull them both out of the vehicle. They don't want me to search the vehicle, which is their right, so I'm not going to pull them out of the vehicle to do that. There's no reason to search their persons. They haven't really done anything illegal. Yes, they're a little over the... They're a little intoxicated, but they're not legally drunk. So what I'm gonna do for the sake of this is I'm gonna issue the driver a citation for running the stop sign and for no insurance, and then we're gonna say that this driver side passenger Cato is actually gonna switch spots and drive. So that's what we're gonna do with that. Alright, Mr. Cruz, I'm going to be issuing you a citation today for running the red light and no insurance. Because you're not legally drunk, but because you're getting up there, I'm going to have you hop out of the vehicle, and we're going to let Cato back here take off with it, since he's the only one that's not drunk. And then you guys can just, take care of this in court. So I'm just going to need you to sign down here at the bottom. It's not an admission of guilt, just a promise to appear or take care of the fines beforehand. Alright, you guys switch up. You guys have a good day. Alright, so we're just going to say that Cato drove off, because I can't make them switch like that. The game won't allow it. Alright, 1637 radio. Go ahead and show me, clear off that traffic stop, 10-8, and available for calls.
Copy, dispatch.
Alrighty then. Well, I was about to turn left here, but this guy just went from the left turn lane and just jumped straight over to the right turn lane. And is flying. 1637 radio. I get a 28 on a San Andreas. 45 Romeo King, Paul, 741.
Suspect's license plate 45 Robert King, Paul, 741. A hit and run. Proceed with caution.
Oh, that's received, thank you. Go ahead and show me 1060 with that vehicle eastbound US Route 1, approximately 1 mile east of Paleto Bay, right next to the Sonora Freeway, Grapeseed Braddock Pass sign. It's inbound. Let's see if I can get him over just a little bit more. There we go. Give me a little more room to work on the side of the road. I am going to request for a backup unit, simply because it said that he's wanted for hit and run. 1637 radio. Can I get an additional unit to my location, please? Now, the registered owner of the vehicle has a flag for hit and run. So I'm going to wait for a backup unit to arrive before I approach. It's not necessarily saying that the person who's driving has it, but last thing you want to do is assume that he might not be driving and then walk up on him. If backup ever shows up. They get caught in that field and it takes them forever. If only now they could figure out how to make the backup people pull right up behind you. The dude's probably in the front of his car going, what in the world is this cop doing? And it's going to be a Charlotte cop. I need to change that. What are you doing? Yeah, that's exactly where I'd stop. 1637 radio. 142 is location for me. Wow. Alright, well I'm going to press G because I'm going to have them move to the other side of the vehicle. 1637, we're going to be out with that vehicle. Stand by. Alright, well I'm going to come in on this side. Hello, how are you? I'm Deputy Garth with Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You got your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you, buddy? All right, Mr. Carson, the reason I stopped you is because, for one, you were almost 70 miles an hour in a 60. But the main reason I stopped you is because you were in the left-hand turn lane at the light back there by the Ron station. And instead of turning left, you just gunned it straight and jumped into the right-hand lane. You can't do that either. So I'm going to run your information on the computer. You just wait right here, and I'll be right back with you. His name is Ben Carson, I believe it said. It did. 1637 right here. Can I get a records check on a Ben Carson, common spelling? No need to. No active warrants. It's not gonna let me see it. Let's run. I want to hop in and run that tag because there was a flag for the vehicle, and I want to make sure that he might not even be the registered owner of it, and there's nothing. So the flag was just a misunderstanding. Press T should dismiss them. Thanks, guys. And then we'll approach him and let him know. Tap the license. Alright, Mr. Carson, everything came back clean on the, came back clean. You don't happen to have anything in the vehicle you shouldn't have, do you? Of course not. Alright, have you been drinking tonight? You don't need to answer that. Well, legally, it's your First Amendment right, yes. Have you taken any drugs in the past few hours? Do you mind if I search the vehicle? Sure, have at it. Alright. Well, since you've given me permission to the vehicle, why don't you go ahead and hop on out for me?
You idiot.
That's not what I want to say. Why don't you come on over here for me? Just going to have you have a seat in the back of my car. If it works that way. And it does not. It is going to make me actually arrest him to do it. I hate the way it does that.
Police! Stop whatever the hell you're doing!
You're not under arrest. Just going to detain you while I search the vehicle. It's just standard police procedure. I am going to have you have a seat right here. If the search of the vehicle comes back fine, I'm just going to give you a citation for speeding and running that light. And then you can be on about your merry way. Let's search his vehicle, see what he's got on him. Nothing. Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to let him go. I think I'm just going to give him a warning. Let's go ahead and stand up for me, buddy.
Fuck no!
Take these cuffs off like that. No. Take them off of him. Alright, I'm just going to give you a warning for the headaches and the troubles. And you have a great afternoon. And he's just going to run out across traffic. Alright, so we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. You guys didn't see that. And that's it. 1637 radio. Go ahead and show me. Clear off that traffic stop. Code 4. 10-8. 1637 radio. I'm gonna be out with a broken down vehicle, eastbound US Route 1. Stand by. 1637 radio. I get a plate check. San Andreas, 46 Edward King 572.
Suspect's license plate 46 Edward King 572. No 1099.
10-4 received, thank you. Alright, so nothing to say that she's done anything illegal. We're just gonna
Dispatch
run
calling
over.
Unit 1, Lincoln 16. We've got a 1099 in
Hello, how are you?
Paleto Bay.
I'm Deputy Garst with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Are you having issues with your vehicle? Yeah?
Roger, dispatch. We
Well, I'll tell you
are
what, why don't we come over here so that we're not out in the middle of the road and you don't get hit by a car. Let me take a look at it and we'll see what I can do for you. Alright, ma'am, your vehicle seems to be completely dead. I'm gonna go ahead and call a cab for you. Cab fare is gonna be completely onto you. But I'll at least get him out here for you and get your car towed to a shop because I can't do anything with it, alright? Then just give me just a minute to get the taxi here for you. I'm not gonna run her name or anything because I don't have a reason to. I love the cop holster mod. I'd forgotten all about it until I seen it in Steve the Gamer's video. That's where all taxis should come from. Alright. As soon as they drive off, they'll probably run me over. 1637 right now. I get a 1050. I can get the next available 1051 in my location. Thank you. Alright. I think that's gonna broken down vehicle log error. Okay. Seemed to work. I probably did it all wrong. Alright. Well guys, I think that's gonna about do it for this episode of LSPDFR. I hope you enjoyed. I know some of you like it out here in the county. Let me know what you guys think about these skins, if you would like me to release them, or I'll probably do 2 more episodes out here, one to feature each of the other 2 vehicles that I also have for. And yeah, so hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.